Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 5 Royal. It is June 29th, and who's calling us?
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Were you sleeping?
Yeah, it makes sense she's called us. You had a big day yesterday, but no, it's alright. What's up?
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kaneshiro contacted me.
Kaneshiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well. And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kaneshiro mentioned?
I'm not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kaneshiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
Well, she sounds very grateful, and I can imagine why. But it looks like we've got class. It is a Wednesday after all. Wednesday in-game, not in real life. I wish I could have gotten the days to sync up, but whatever, I'm getting off topic. I thought I was going to be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. A young woman wearing all brand clothing and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on their high horse, and even though they dressed fancily, it felt real. I have no idea what that is. Speaking of, the Japanese word for high horse and nouveau riche both originated as shogi terms. I'm sure I'm going to have somebody correct me in the comments. I probably know who it is. I've always got people in the comments who basically feel like they know everything. I don't know if they just Google things while I'm not, like, obviously I can't Google things mid-recording, but anyway, I'm getting off topic again. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So, Amamiya-kun, have you seen this piece before?
Do you know the answer?
What do you think it says on the back of this piece? It says gold. Gold is on the back.
This is it.
Exactly.
Yep, that is correct. The lance and the silver general also have the kanji for gold on the back. By the way, it's said that the 2 on the back of the pawn piece is a cursive form of gold. In shogi, you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. If a knight crosses into enemy territory, for instance, they can promote, becoming as mobile as a gold general. A weak piece like a pawn can become gold if you get it into the enemy's camp, hence, whatever that is. If you don't know, shogi is kind of like a Japanese version of chess. It's not exactly the same. I don't personally know the rules, but it's comparable, if that makes sense. So that's why the piece is promoting, getting into the enemy territory, pawn promotion, kind of that idea. By the way, that like to wear expensive clothes because of a desire to be acknowledged. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their money through power through money. Making yourself bigger. Reminds me of a frilled lizard. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. If you know, you know. Anyway, who's texting us? Makoto, I think you may know this already, but I've been ordered by Principal Kobayakawa to look for the culprits. Is he on to us? We seem to be fine for now, but we can't let our guard down. I ask that you try to not stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there's ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there.
Hey.
Sounds good, Makoto. Yeah, we got a mementos target. We'll get there. For now, I'm going to... I definitely don't have these personas. You're going to want to have a handful of personas, so I'm going to go to the development room. You need a Faith, Temperance, Emperor, Lovers, and Chariot persona before getting into things, so I am going to go talk to Igor, and I will be right back. And this is what my party looks like now. I had to get some lower level personas just to fill out the arcana that we need, but that is all we need from the Velvet Room for now. We are back on Central Street. We are going to go ahead and rent a DVD, so go ahead and head into the store, and we are going to grab wait for it, Jailbreak, the only one left for right now, a jailbreak drama. You will learn from their proficiency in sneaking, which is always good for Phantom Thief. But there is one thing I do want to check. I had somebody in the comments mention that there is an SP recovery item that we can buy in Kichijoji. And apparently there's a vending machine somewhere here that I was actually not aware of at some point, and I just need to find it now. This is gonna be tricky because it's kind of cramped here, and it should be blue, I think. So I'm gonna take a look around here. If I don't find it in like the next 10 or so seconds, I may just cut to when I do eventually find it. Is it at the entrance? Oh god, that perspective change always messes with me, and I don't know why. Okay, I will just go ahead and make a cut here, because I can't seem to find it. I will be right back. Okay, so I found it like as soon as I said I was gonna cut. I assume this is it? Yeah, okay, I actually didn't know this was here. So you can go ahead and add this one into the rotation as well. I will go ahead and update the graphic the next time we kind of do our weekly, bi-weekly run through all the SP recovery items, but there is one more thing that somebody had mentioned here. There's supposedly a donut shop in Kichijoji somewhere, and apparently, is this it? Chinese bun shop? No. Somebody said that Morgana has some good dialogue if you go there. I just have to find it again. I don't think, no, optician, crystal healing, fire steak shop. Oh, there it is. Oh wait, I actually did know that. That is something we will do later. It is in the guide, and I don't want to mess with things, so I actually did know about that. I forgot it was a donut shop. I thought it was something different. So for now, we are just gonna go ahead and hang out with Kasumi today since she's here. Oh god, I hate that. Talk to Kasumi.
Hello.
Hello, it's gotten so hot lately, hasn't it? But I've got a meet coming up, so I can't lose steam now. Do you have some time right now? They gave me permission to use the school gym, so I thought we could do some training there. And Phoenix, make sure you have a faith persona, and let's hang out with her. Hooray, let's get going.
Oh, yeah.
Or, well, we'll get there eventually, but do you want to get some food first? Can't exercise on an empty stomach, and protein's very important, you know. Where can we eat? How about the school cafeteria? Okay. I don't know why we're going after school. Interesting choice. Why are there so many people here? Sorry I called you here so suddenly. Since our talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in. And I figured something out. It's this. Are you making bento? Is that why we're here?
Yes.
Yeah, I can cook. You really need to regulate your diet in gymnastics, so I've been making my own food a lot. And so, since I also wanted to thank you, I made you bento. This is actually my first time cooking for someone else besides my family, but I figured this would definitely help me get my confidence back. I made this specifically with your body type in mind, and knowing how much you exercise. Do you want it? Of course I do, it looks delicious. I'm not gonna say no to a cute girl giving me food, and it's all yours. The chicken and eggs are to help you with fatigue. There are some beans in there too, and it's on brown rice. Weight control is important for gymnasts, but we also need to make sure we've got energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We also need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. Wait, I'm getting all focused on the gymnastics part again. Well, anyway. All right, how is this?
This looks good.
Let's dig in. Is that all for you? It's a lot of food. Of course, I'll need every last grain of rice. Why do you look so skeptical, Amamiya-senpai? I guess it might look like a lot, but this is actually a little less than my usual. Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn it all off at this practice.
So,
Come on, senpai, you'll be done before you know it. Alrighty. This is... It's a familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the food. I keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. Amamiya-senpai, you okay? Your eyes are glazing over. It's definitely unique. You think so? I don't think it's that weird for an athlete. Heavy seasoning would probably be bad for you, so I went easy on it. Was it too light? Excuse me. Yeah, that's the flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these, and I figured everyone likes curry, right? Well, Sojiro would be proud of you, so I decided to go for maximum curry flavoring. Sorry, were you not a fan of that flavor? Or, wait, maybe you prefer the super spicy ones? Not exactly.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, I did this all wrong. I'll go get some kind of condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. Should I get mayonnaise, soy sauce, maybe miso? Do you think Dr. Maruki will have some salt? It's okay, just calm down. Oh, you're right. I should just buy something new you can eat right now. Let's just eat. It's okay, you don't need to make a big deal out of it. But... Well, thank you. Now we should really eat.
Thank you for the
Phew,
meal.
that was delicious. Thank you for completely finishing your meal, Amamiya-senpai. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. Either way, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented it to you, and now... It just happens. Let's try it again sometime. Go for round 2.
Thank you so
You're
much.
very kind, Amamiya-senpai. Next time, I'll ask what you like before I try anything too crazy. I'll go buy that super spicy Megiddo sauce for next time. It seems like you're always helping me find a way forward, senpai. If I didn't have you, I'd let my failures get to me and end up being some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can help me figure out who I really am. That sounds right. Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. Amamiya-senpai, I hope we can keep helping each other improve. And we can sense her passion. And with that, we get Faith rank 3. Getting towards the end, only 2 more ranks.
All right.
But that's okay. It's a good confidant, all the ranks are pretty long anyway. Okay, now that we've gotten all our nutrients, it's time for the next phase. I don't mean to be too demanding, but I'm gonna train you even harder than before. Make sure you keep up. I can handle it. We went to the gymnasium and trained ourselves. Thanks to our training, our stamina increased.
All right.
5 extra HP, count them. Oh, I guess we're out of time.
Maybe some other time.
I guess we'll end it here for today. Hope we can do this again sometime. She made us food, even if it wasn't, like, the best. She still made us food. That's so nice of her. And we get a little bit of extra HP, improve our stamina, all that good stuff. And who's texting us? You know, I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? I imagine there are a lot of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She's a female shogi player, and seemingly quite the skilled one at that. Are you talking about Hifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosei. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I don't know much about her. She's not the kind of person to let others close to her. Sounds like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it's said that she's a lone genius. However, I heard she is commonly seen at the church over in Kanda. For real, we gotta go. You'll probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you're going for that ulterior motive. That ain't it. This is for the Phantom Thieves. I mean, shogi's kind of a battle, right? She's gotta know all sorts of insane strategies and stuff. As there's a car just ripping past my apartment. Sorry about that. That is quite the stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. You guys are gonna pay for this one day. Ren, you go spy on her for me. Find out if she's really as cute as they say she is.
Let's ignore that idiot. Anyway, a shogi expert, huh? Striking an enemy with but a moment's inspiration? Skillfully strategizing toward victory? Those might actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves. You said she's at the church in Kanda, right? We should check it out when you have the time.
And with that, we get a new location, Kanda. It's a small little church, nothing crazy. This historical district contains many famous shrines and churches. You can reflect on your past, confess your regrets, and the path forward may become clear.
All right.
We may stop by there at some point. We're not gonna go quite yet, but we will go there at some point. I am gonna save. You don't need to save, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. And tonight we are going to call Kawakami. She just got out of the hospital. I don't know, just got out of the hospital, but last rank, she did get out of the hospital, and she's been hearing that Shibuya is getting more dangerous lately. I'm sure you passed that area on your way to school. Don't make too many detours, okay? Does your room need cleaning, or do you need me to cook for you? I provide all sorts of services, but there's stuff I need to talk to you about. So would you request me? Yes, we are going to request her tonight, so let's call her over. That's 5,000 yen. I will go and sell my treasure at some point, and she's gonna head over right away. What do you have to say? I actually really like the antique feel of this room, but I have to say goodbye to it today. The thing is, I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. Oh, Takase-kun's guardians keep increasing their demands, so this is just what I have to do. But is that really what you want? What I want? Takase-kun's guardians say the only true way to apologize to Takase-kun is by paying them. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here? I wonder if I can escape all this if I quit being a teacher. People like me have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them. That's why I'm going to quit both my teaching job and my maid job. What do you think? I mean, I don't like it, but if that's what you've decided, it's what you've decided. That's what I decided. But did I really decide it on my own? Now that I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad for what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. And yet, I still felt the need to teach. I wonder why I felt that way even now. That's your answer. Now you know. Mamiya-kun. Oh, that's right. I decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure there won't ever be another student like him. Because I might have been able to save him if I hadn't been afraid of rumors or labels back then. I wanted to become a teacher who takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. But now, I spend all my free time at part-time jobs just so I can continue working as a teacher. I put the critical work of a teacher on the back burner so I could make apology money. That's where it all went wrong. I can't make things right with Takase-kun like this. So, you just gonna give up? I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. That's the right way for me to make amends to Takase-kun. From here on, I refuse to pay them any more money. And that is my answer. Well, what do you think? Come on, be confident.
You're right.
You can't get the right answer from someone else. It can only be found from within. I learned that from you. In a way, you're my teacher. Just kidding. And we feel her trust in us strengthening. And with that, we get Temperance rank 8. We're getting to the end. 2 more, just like with Kasumi.
All right.
I've been so worried about making money that I haven't been paying attention to my students. Especially to you. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled, just like Takase-kun was. But from now on, I'm gonna protect you too. As your teacher, I will never betray you. That's reassuring. I appreciate it. Leave it to me. I can be decisive when it counts. I'll speak with the Takases. I'm not gonna run anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face. Alright, it's time for me to go. Thank you. See you later.
Good night.
Good night. Seems like she's found her footing. And what else does she have to say? Thank you so much for today. Oh wait, I was supposed to stop working as Becky by today. To be honest, I always kinda knew in my heart I couldn't go on like this forever. But I felt so stuck facing it alone. It's thanks to you that I actually figured out what I need to do. Don't worry, I'll do anything for you. Come on, you realize you can't feed me lines like that anymore. But I haven't given you any proper appreciation yet, so thank you. Really. Get to bed early tonight. Lack of sleep is basically poison for your body and mind, okay? Good night. Let's head to bed.